When I'm in conversations with ministers, party leaders, CEOs, I get the sense many people don't believe fundamental change is possible. I think it is. But we also know change is not happening fast enough. Who agrees with that?
In a hyper-connected world, our greatest problem is disconnection. It costs the economy billions and the planet even more. But there's another way. A human economy that is circular, one where we lead with connection and not avoid it. Connect to ourselves, to our communities, to the deeper purpose within our businesses. It's shifting ego to eco, from waste to value, from isolation to belonging. The future is circular, and it's something we build together.
You know, when you have been in many rooms where people talk about the change, this is super easy. Governments pointing to businesses, business pointing to people, people pointing to government. Everybody always points. I'm a big fan of this. Where is it what the inner work you do, the inner change you have, how do you bring it into the world? This journey took me to New York, where I was advising the Secretary General of the United Nations about civil society relations. I was and still am advising the climate change negotiations. How can we decarbonize? How can we become more circular? The last 10 years I've been very intensively working on circular economy. I was also a TV presenter and I was advisor to the Deputy Prime Minister of Austria because I was always looking for this place where I can bring the most change. The concepts and ideas we all have, we all focus on, on an individual level and at a collective level, have a deep influence what reality we are shaping. So it matters, in other words, what you think and do every single day as a person all the time. I think we need to find courage to look here and say, I bring this back to me, I look at my assumptions and judgments, and I want to be a leader going from focus on myself to focus on the ecosystem. It's not enough if one startup brings an MVP, a minimum viable product. It's much more important if you ask them to come with the MVE. Anybody knows what the MVE is? The minimum viable ecosystem. Come with all your partners. We had a woman who was a caterer. She doesn't come alone. She comes with the person producing her packaging, the farmer making her food, the people who are doing the mobility, and ideally the clients and the people who finance it. And I'm so hopeful about change because all these things are happening. Google is running the biggest accelerator ever on circular economy. A new generation is consuming completely different, and it's the biggest transfer of wealth from one generation to the next. So if you believe that giving, that contributing, that playing a part in the whole might be a way to more connection and happiness, then maybe you can again look for your inner compass to see how to make that happen. So we're just going to do Yes We Can. And I do this with you because when you are in a flow, when you're in the state of yourself, feeling your own energy, then you are much more prone to actually change something in life. It shows us nobody would do it of you alone here, but if we do it together, incredible things are happening. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Last time. Yes, we can.